And hello, everyone. Back with you here for another night of high school basketball at NWOhio.live with Miles Holliday. I'm Rady Roberts. Tonight we are in Edon for non-league boys basketball as the Bombers entertain the Evergreen Vikings.
Yeah, where else would you rather be than right here, right now, Randy? A great non-league matchup. It's an Evergreen team is about as good as anybody in Northwest Ohio, and it's an Edon team, Randy. They've had a little hard luck, 5 losses by 6 points or less, or else they'd be having a really good record along with Evergreen.
Yeah, Vikings come in at 12-4, but I mean, bounces here and there away from 15-1, 16-0. Had a couple things not go their way this season, while Edon, like Miles said, comes in at 4-13. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup tonight for the Vikings of Evergreen. As we said, 12-4, but losers of 2 of their last 3. 2 of the tougher teams in the NWOhio at Wauseon and against Starkville that lost a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, and that tough loss to the Blue Streaks.
It's a really nice lineup that complements each other really well. You got the power of Riley Dunbar inside. Walker had a really good game against Archbold on Friday. Drew Gillen, almost a double-double guy. And then you got the quickness out front with Eli Kiefer and Tyson Rudwing. Those guys make everybody's guards' lives very difficult, very quick on the perimeter.
Yeah, Eli Kiefer, their leading, scored 17 points per game. Also has 5 assists, and like you said, partner, very good backcourt with Kiefer and Woodring that can distribute the basketball along with getting there close to 30 points a night between the two.
Yeah, a lot of experience with those two. They have been starting since they were freshmen, so they've been through the wars. They know what it's like.
So they are in the backcourt. Drew Gillen has 8 points, 9 rebounds. Riley Dunbar, 9.7 rebounds, kind of the guys up front. So you said a lot of different weapons on this team.
Yeah, they got to make sure that the ball gets inside a little bit. Sometimes this Evergreen team can be perimeter-oriented to a fault, and they forget about the big guys inside. Got to have good balance here tonight.
Also shoot the ball extremely well.
They do shoot the ball extremely well at about 40%. A little suspect behind the arc at 29%, but you know, if you get open looks, they have the ability to bury it.
And now on the flip side for the Edon Bombers under Matt Ripke, return here to his alma mater after a dozen years at Edgerton. They come in at 4-13. They've lost 6 of their last 7, including Saturday night when they fell to Patrick Henry, 74-51. And their weakness kind of plays into the strength of the Vikings. This is an Edon team that's allowing about 55 points a game going up against the Viking team that at times can get up and down the floor.
Yeah, when Evergreen has a chance to run, they'll take it. I think that's when they're playing their best. So it's an Edon team that's going to have to really do a good job of taking care of the basketball. Sometimes they've struggled doing that this year, Randy. Now, they only shoot about 38%, 27% from behind the arc, but they're a physical group. If it's one of those ugly type of games where people are diving and really struggling to get any kind of flow offensively, I think that's what Edon has to do to win this game.
And if you're anyone who knows anything about Edon athletics, there's some names that you might recognize in this starting lineup tonight.
Yeah, those families, make sure you keep having more kids, right? Some good lineage there with some of the last names on that lineup.
Yeah, Briggs Gallahue, their leading, scored about 11.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, but he gets some help from Cohen Holbert at 10 points. Peyton Trotch, 9.5 points per game. So just finding that offense, biggest thing tonight for the Bombers.
Yeah, I think the key is Max Radabaugh. If he scores double digits tonight, they're going to have a great shot. He's right around 6 points per game.
So looking forward to what will be the 25th meeting all time between Evergreen and Edon. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll get your keys to the game. Watching high school basketball here on NWOhio.live.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit-O-Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
Here at Edon, where they're going through the introductions of our starting lineups. That'll give us the opportunity to take a look at our keys to the game tonight. Let's start with the visiting Evergreen Vikings.
Well, first of all, Randy, we got to give a lot of compliments. Who are you for the pregame introduction to the visitors? Nicely done by Edon. They looked at the keys here for Evergreen. Number 1, nice bunnies. We had them early in the year against Delta, and they really struggled making bunnies, right? Make sure you make those easy shots inside. Number 2, play quickly. They are a really quick team on their perimeter, averaging 14 steals a game. Play quickly, make it tough for Edon, bringing the basketball up. And then dunking Dunbar. Oh, Riley Dunbar, he can dunk it in a hurry. Big fella, 9.7 rebounds, and then when he gets a breakaway, Randy, and he can rack that rim, boy, it gives him lots of energy. So watch out for Dunking Dunbar.
By the way, he's going to be announcing his college of choice for football coming up on Wednesday, so looking forward to that. All right, how about some keys to the game tonight for the homestanding Edon Bombers?
I did a double take when I saw this one. 56% from the free throw line. It's free. Take it. Those are free points. Make the free ones. Number 2, be nasty on the glass. 5 guys in this lineup average 4 rebounds or more. They're going to have to dominate that glass, especially on the offensive end, if they're going to stay in this one. And number 3, the crusher, Cohen Holbert. Boy, if you watch this guy play football, he is a heck of a linebacker. He does the same thing with physicality on the floor. 11 points, 4 rebounds a game. The crusher is going to have to play really well here tonight.
So it looks like everyone is ready to go. Edon with the home whites, blue numerals with the script Bombers. Evergreen in the grays with the green. As this one is in the air, tip is controlled by the Vikings, and we are underway.
Looks like early man-to-man by Coach Ripke's team. Always prides himself on having a tough physical teams. You remember that Edgerton, they always that way. In his first couple years at Edon, very aggressive.
Kiefer's going to get it inside early to Drew Gill, and Gill's going to have it ripped away, so Edon forces the early turnover. And now here is a kicked ball and a pass. It's going to stay with the Bombers. Actually, the officials having a little discussion, one calling kick ball, one calling it out of bounds, but it looks like will be Edon ball.
Boy, there was ever a better game in elementary school than kickball?
There was not.
No bouncers, no spinners.
Bombers pull up. Here's a step inside the free throw line. That one left a little short by Max Radeball. Putback's going to be no good, and the Vikings come away with it. It's Eli Kiefer bringing this into the front court. Kiefer from the elbow, backs out. He's going to track some pressure. It's the entry pass inside again, and we'll get a foul coming. And it looks like Drew Gillen's going to get a couple of free throws.
Oh, Eli Kiefer showing off just a little bit of the handles. And allows Gillen a little bit of time to get set up, and then you see the hammer coming down over top. That's Reed that contacted, but the foul is going to go on Trouch.
Free throw on the way, no good. The Vikings get one more. Trying to break the score, and our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Precision Ag Services. Provide agronomic consulting services, including GPS planning, soil samples, and more. Call Precision Ag Services at 419-490-8129 for more information.
It wound up being an empty trip on the 2 missed free throws.
The Vikings trying to trap in the corner. Nice job by Edon to work it side to side, and the first basket of the game is going to belong to the 6'4" sophomore Briggs Gallahue.
There's that familiar 33 on a Gallahue. Left-hand variety that time. Of course, Drew, tremendous player here. Doing a great job at Ohio Dominican playing football.
Kiefer thought about the entry, steps back. He'll fire away from deep. That one might have just barely grazed the iron before it heads out of bounds. Edon will have it. So we said at the top of our pregame this meeting, the 25th all-time. Evergreen leads the series 20-4.
You know how you're a veteran coach? Your first trip's a turnover, your second one, 2 missed free throws, then your third is an air ball, and you're still calm, right? Jared Kiefer right there, a picture of being calm, even though they have not played well offensively early.
Teams are going to trade turnovers here early on. That turnover gets Jerry up off the bench. It looks like he's going to go to his reserves here early on. Still 6 and change left to go. Opening quarter, 2-0, Bombers in front. Woodring, his pass is going to go into the corner. Comes out as Blade Walker will have it. Now here's Kiefer trying to turn the corner. Eli double teamed, and he needed some help. Had to throw it off a leg off one of the defenders. As we see Hunter Vakulik, 6-foot senior, up off the bench early. And he'll see some time for the Vikings.
Getting just a little bit smaller on the floor, Evergreen, but a little more quickness.
Bob comes into Vakulik, had it at the elbow. Now the kick out, back for Eli. Kiefer resets here, 5:45 to go, opening quarter. Now lob inside, that one's going to be deflected. Edon has it now. We're going to get a whistle and a foul.
Now long arms of Gallahue right here. did a great job staying on the floor. Goes and gets it out of the hand of Eli Kiefer. Well, if they can play great defense on Eli Kiefer, that's going to go a long way for Edon to win this game. It's a guy that can explode offensively, 17 points a game.
Blade Walker guilty of the foul for the Vikings. His first, team's first. JV game, by the way, won by Evergreen this evening, 57-20. Bombers with this one. Gallahue trying to find someone to get the ball into. It's it out to the elbow. Here's the kick out. Wing three's on the way. That one's going to be a little too strong. Nice job with the backside rebound, but couldn't get that one. And how about Riley Dunbar going up and over everyone to come away with a rebound?
Yeah, Riley Dunbar just reached over top of everybody. Just a little bit of a glimpse of his explosivity off the floor.
Woodring at the wing is going to reset the offense now. Gets a screen. That left-hand dribble gets in, gets the kick. Fake the three. Here's Walker, spins. Picked up his dribble, and he's going to find some help. Eli Kiefer will get it again. Now he's triple-teamed. No-look pass along the baseline. This one's going to be blocked from behind and out of bounds.
Now going to be the second one by Gallahue. Most of your blocks come from help side defense, and there's Gallahue, comes from behind and gets it. The long arm of Gallahue twice now.
Vaculik thought about second time on the shot. Off the inbound, it's no good as Evergreen's able to put one up. Bombers come away with it. Now Evergreen supplying a little defensive pressure in the corner. We'll have a tie-up. And the arrow is going to stay with Edon.
Oh, Cohen Hobart, like, come on, guys, come help me, right? I'm getting tied up. Where's my guards at?
4:27 left to go here in our opening quarter. Off the inbound, three ball left short. Woodring gets the miss. He's going to go coast to coast. Sidesteps the defender.
Go.
Throws up a shot. It's no good. A hard foul on the putback as Riley Dunbar just hit the deck.
Well, it's good to see him get up because that was a sickening thud when he hit. Looked like it was going to be extremely dangerous, but Riley Dunbar saying, I am not just dunking Dunbar, I'm tough Dunbar as well.
He's going to get a couple of free throws here with 4:19 to go in our opening quarter as Peyton Trotch has now picked up his second foul. And now he will be replaced as Corbin Chrisman, a 5'9" freshman, checks in for the first time tonight. As Dunbar's able to split the free throws, which puts the Vikings on the scoreboard.
That's an important free throw because it allows them for the first time to set up their 2-2-1. And actually really well played by Edon that time.
Able to break that one. Here's a pass deflected near our RoboCam.
Well, I think when they watch film tomorrow, Randy, you're going to say, Grant Reed, don't make that pass. You're on the low block, just go up and take the layup. Sometimes you can be a little too unselfish.
Inbound on the backside leads to an open player. As Cohen Holbert doesn't have anyone on him, and he's able to score.
It shows you what an athlete Cohen Holbert is, where he plays at the top of this defense. He'll guard anybody on the perimeter in this kind of matchup zone man look.
Kiefer's able to find Woodring. They'll swing it around to the right point. I'll back up top for Walker. Walker's going to find Woodring again. Woodring looking inside. Still has his dribble, takes a dribble, and gives it back to Kiefer. Kiefer just pulls up. That one's going to hit off the side of the iron. Edon has the miss. Chrisman brings it into the front court.
Edon doing a great job defensively, frustrating Evergreen. Boy, almost a near steal by Kiefer on that one. Got to be careful if you're dribbling the ball on the perimeter against these Vikings. They will pillage it right from you.
And Kiefer knocks that out of play, so Edon will inbound from side court here. Chrisman with it, gets a bounce into the corner. Top it goes Holbert. Holbert lost the dribble between the legs. Woodring with it, gets under the basket, and it's knocked away, and it's going to be off Evergreen and out of bounds.
Let's see if Holbert gets it. Yep, right there. Left hand might have got some arm, but they race down the floor so fast, the officials are trailing it. And if you can't see it, you can't call it, Randy.
Big defensive stop, and then how about the bucket on the other end out of the 6'1 junior.
Yeah, great sequence by Cohen Holbert. First the steal block, and then the finish on the offensive end.
We're going to get a foul on the other end here. This is going to go against the Bombers. This will be the third in the quarter. And I believe they're going to call this on Grant Reed, the 6'1 sophomore.
I'm with Grant on this one. It's kind of a tough foul. He was just standing there, right? Kiefer runs into him playing bumper cars. He's like, look, all I did was just stand here. You ran into me. Why am I getting whistled? But sometimes it works out that way.
Officials are also going to award Eli Kiefer with a couple of free throws.
It's interesting because it looked like he was just dribble driving.
He'll hit the first. Cuts the lead to 6-2. Both of Evergreen's points so far have come from the charity stripe. Kiefer will knock them both down. 6-3 in our Precision Ag Services scoreboard here as we near the 2.5-minute mark of quarter number one. Long bounce pass found its way in. Now we'll get a foul along the baseline. This is going to go on Riley Dunbar.
Yeah, it's one of the problems that you have if they stretch out your zone. As the bottom guys come up too high, that leaves the baseline open. Well played by Edon. And Dunbar's going to have to sit for a little bit. Not sure he's still right from that big collision with the floor.
Drew Gillen is going to come in his place. Edon comes out, hits a three off the inbound as Briggs Gallahue stepping up early.
Now a little pitter-patter, better get at her from behind the arc. Gallahue living up to the name.
Kiefer, nice job of the cutter. Throws it right to the place where his player is going to be, and that's Tyson Woodring who gets the bucket.
Now what a nice precision pass by Kiefer. And those two, when they get playing well, watch out. That's a tough offense.
It's a 9-5. Now Edon is going to turn it over in the paint. As Troy Mans just checked in, his bounce pass goes underneath the Gillen. Gillen is going to draw the foul.
Kind of the tempo that you think Evergreen's got to play at if they're going to win this game here today. A little up and down phonetic style. When it is a slow station-to-station game, that is going to favor Edon here.
So Drew Gillen will now go to the line and get a couple of free throws as Grant Reed's picked up his second foul. So Reed will have to sit down. Christian Owens will check in. Gillen splits the free throws, makes it 9-6. We play minute 45 and counting left to go opening quarter on our Precision Ag Services scoreboard. Long entry pass comes in, about the reverse layup, up and good out of Gallahue.
Now we talked about Cohen Holbert being a fantastic player. Shows off the touch with a pass to Aaron Gallahue with a great finish.
A big answer for the Vikings. Troy Mans hits a big three. Down to a 2-point game here.
That's a huge three for him, Randy. Only 20% on the year, 100% that time.
Edon's going to throw this one right into the hands of Woodring. Woodring pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Mans gets the rebound, and the putback is up and good.
Now, great insertion into the lineup by Mans. He has come up with instant offense. First the three, and then the layup there, and we're all tied up at 11.
We're going to have to call him Microwave Mans?
Microwave. Where's Vinnie Johnson when you need him?
Deflected ball right into the hands. Cohen Holbert couldn't score. Officials are going to say this was last touched by the Vikings, so Edon maintains possession here with 47 seconds to go in the quarter.
Let's see what Edon elects to do here. Had the lead for most of this quarter. Don't want to let it slip away. Do you play a little situational, pull the ball out here?
Well, they're going to try to attack the basket up and over a couple of defenders. Jumper is good out of Max Radeball.
And Radeball, great little up fake to get the defense in the air, and a better finish gives them back the lead by 2.
Kiefer picked up his dribble. He's going to need some help. Mans will have it. Mans tries to get a screen. Now Woodring will reset the offense. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. The Vikings are going to run this down, play for the final shot. Woodring gives to the cutter. It's no good, but Kiefer is going to draw the foul.
Jerry Kiefer stood up, and he said, Hunter Vacula, go to the far corner, and allowed to have a two-man setup on the left-hand side, and a little backdoor cut. Caught you napping. It's going to get Eli Kiefer to the line.
He will hit his first free throw.
There's nothing more embarrassing as a perimeter defender, too, when you're standing there flat-footed, the guy makes a backdoor cut, and everybody sees it.
Evergreen's able to get the rebound off the miss. Now Woodring flies three, can't get it to go. And the rebound put back is no good as the horn sounds. And that's how our opening quarter of action will end. A good one so far. 13-12, Bombers after one. We'll take a break here on NWOhio.live.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit of Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
And a game tonight also brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate doesn't have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Also brought to you tonight by Brian Ford, where good values mean a great deal. Visit them at brianford.com. 13-12 after one. Edon with a lead over Evergreen. Vikings had a chance to tie it up, actually take the lead at the end of that opening quarter. An offensive rebound off the missed free throw, and the putback attempt did everything but fall through the cylinder. But the Vikings have it to begin quarter number two. Eli Kiefer, little hesitation moves, able to turn the corner and score.
Well, I'll draw the ire of Coach Matt Ripke. You let the other team's best scorer go unmolested to the left-hand side of the baseline and bury an easy jumper.
Eli now with 5 as the Vikings lead this one by point, 14-13. 7.5 to play before halftime here on this Tuesday night. I guess now's a good time to let you know that our Thursday night girls showcase game of the week, off the steal, Vikings unable to cash in. Woodring looking up at the officials, trying to get a call.
They got to take care of the nice bunnies.
Edon able to answer as Hobart gets to the basket and scores.
And the Crusher delivers again, gives Edon the lead. He has been fantastic early in this game for Edon. Really brought the energy.
Now the action on the court, taking away our big announcement. Thursday's girls game will be in Strikers. We continue to chronicle what's been a very interesting race in the Buckeye Border Conference as the Vikings come back with a three-pointer out of Kiefer. He's heating up.
A little release, rotation, and splash, and then letting the student section know a little bit about it.
Yeah. You know, Kiefer has some family here in Williams County.
Do you think that's what he is asking? Hey, do you know Uncle Larry?
Yeah, it might.
Cousin Joe?
Ball thrown away in the corner. Gillen, quick hands, will come away with it. Now Woodring trying to get on track. He'll let fly from deep, buries the three.
Smart timeout coming up by Edon because this one's starting to feel like it's going to be Evergreen's pace moving forward. Another big-time delivery from long range, maybe from downtown Berkey on that one.
Well, that's a long way to go, yeah. So again, Pettisville Striker will be our girls' game of the week on Thursday here on NWOhio.live. So looking forward to being back here in Williams County. We want to tell you that our game tonight also brought to you by Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Located in 5 counties across Northwest Ohio with quality Marathon gas, Main Stop is proud to support our communities for fast, friendly service. Your first stop, like Miles and I's, should be Main Stop.
Isn't that unbelievable coffee there?
What you got to drink yours?
It is fantastic stuff. What I have, something bog. That was the
Krog.
Yeah, it is great stuff.
Quick timeout by the Bombers as they now find themselves down 5. It's the biggest lead of the Vikings so far tonight. 20-15. We roll under 6 to play opening half. Holbert thought about the pull-up jumper, and instead he'll get it off to the corner. Trying to work this around. Here's Gallahue. Gallahue with a jump stop, picked up his dribbles, double-teamed. Back out, Holbert with it again. He'll muscle his way through the paint. Can't get that one off the window. Rebounds tipped straight up. Woodring with it. Woodring goes behind the back through the lane, and he'll take a big shot. He's going to go down.
He looks like he is really smarting after that contact. How about a little behind the back? A little crisscross. And then, ooh, you're going to get thumped on top of it. That is Grant Reed that delivers some lumber.
They're going to call Radaball for the foul. That's going to be his second.
Well, Grant Reed's happy about that because he got his money's worth on it.
The free throw spins out for Woodring. He'll get one more here. Reed's going to sit down. He might be getting an earful from his coach.
I like it, though, because you're sending a message, right? There's not going to be free, easy ones. You're going to pay a price.
So Woodring gets the free throw. He's got 6 tonight, and that's also the Viking lead here, 21-15, 5.5 minutes left to go, opening half on our scoreboard tonight. Brought to you by Precision Ag Services. Provide agronomic consulting services, including GPS planning, soil samples, and more. Call Precision Ag Services, 419-490-8129 for more.
Now, see who they called a foul on here because they had a push, and it's going to stay on this end of the floor. It looked like it was going to be Dunbar going to get the recipient of the foul call on the steal, but they're going to say since he contacted beforehand, it's going to go on Dunbar first, and Dunbar's looking at his bench. Huh? On me? No.
That's going to be his second. He stays in. Gillen's going to sit down. As the Vikings are going to bring Ryder Hunick up off the bench, number 5. He's trying to face up the big body of Briggs Gallahue, and Gallahue will score.
Oh, and they've been able to play from 5 feet and in. It's gone their way. Gallahue is unstoppable. But how about the little teardrop by Eli Kiefer? And then you got to have some shoes at work. I like it, though. You tell the official, hey, my shoes untied after I made the basket, because what's that allow you to do now?
You can set up a little pressure.
Set up a little pressure. Oh, he's such a smart player. Got to have shoes at work. I got them working now, sir. Not really too troubled with that Evergreen pressure. They'll bring the ball into the front court. It's been the hands after they break it that's been a problem.
Gallahue, good look at the short corner pass. That doesn't go. Nice job fighting for the rebound. Chrisman has it. Then he'll have it taken away. He's on cue. Vikings come up with a turnover. Bounce pass goes into the corner for Mans. Over to Kiefer. Kiefer's corner 3 is up and good.
And left it hang in the air for all to see. Big shooter, Eli Kiefer.
Kiefer now with 13. That is half of the Viking output. And now Block getting involved as well. We're going to have a foul on the floor inside.
Can you get enough of these types of moments offensively to offset the big shooting and turnover-oriented offense by Evergreen? Well, here of late, Edon has not been able to.
Woodring's going to pick up the foul. It's going to be his first, team's second. Inbound is going to come all the way out to the wing for Chrisman. Chrisman for Holbert. Holbert's pass tipped away as the Bombers have to go into the backcourt. And now the officials inadvertent whistle for an over and back, so they'll have to stop playing inbound.
Yeah, good communication. The official near side thought it was an over back situation. The far one said no, it was tipped, so let's just inbound it and play on.
Edon will just throw an inbound in, continue on in the half court. Gallahue with it, top of the key, couple of ball fakes. Back to Radaball.
They're going to have to start moving the hands with pass fakes and bounce passes, because look at the active hands when you try to make that interior pass by Evergreen.
The Vikings packing everything in. Trying to take away those lanes of the Bombers. Radeball nowhere to go. Gets it off to the left wing. Trotch with it. Reset. Chrisman at the wing. Nearly had it poked away.
Yeah, just not enough movement. Look, ball's on the baseline. 4 guys staring at it. You have to settle for a contested corner 3.
Which is no good. Dunbar had the rebound, and away go the Vikings. Kiefer able to get into the paint. His runner hits the heel of the irons, no good. But he's going to get a couple more free throws.
He dribbles like he's got a yo-yo, doesn't he? He has got some handles, and there he is, tying the shoe again. Hey, Evergreen, chip in. Let's get him some Velcro shoes. Second time the young man's had to tie his shoes. Crisscross applesauce.
So Max Radeball has now picked up his 3rd foul. As Kiefer will knock down his first free throw. Suddenly, it's a 10-point lead for the Vikings here in our Precision Ag Services scoreboard, 27-17. You see 2 minutes, 57 seconds to play before halftime.
Well, you just see the struggles offensively for this Edon team, right? Don't have the consistent guard play that you have to, and we're going to get a lane violation.
Yeah, they're going to wave off that second one.
All right, now let me ask you. We always see the student section over there. What is the theme tonight?
We got a little bit of everything, don't we?
We do. You see some neon. Is it like a mixed night or something?
Maybe.
You see some Hawaiian. It's a blue out. It's all kinds of stuff over there. Come as you are, and now they're throwing airplanes around. You see one guy with an apron, too. Don't know what that's about.
Yeah, it's Tuesday night hodgepodge.
Is that? I like it, yeah.
Just a little bit of everything, right?
Potpourri night.
There we go. Potent potables.
For 100. What is make some baskets?
Well, Bombers would like that. Find themselves down 10. Officials having a conversation. I think that was on the previous lane violation with the stoppage. I think the Viking coaches wouldn't know who that was called on. Through a double team, there's a basket, and it belongs to Cohen Holbert.
Yeah, much better movement on the offensive end, and when they've been able to get it inside to the big guys, they've been able to control the action offensively.
Rebound saved from going out of bounds by Gallahue. As the sophomore able to bring this into the front court for the Bombers. This one tapped away. Back out to Kiefer, who'll finish with a pretty finger roll.
Yeah, great back tap. The quick hands. Quick little pass by Woodring. Boy, that is so silky quick. Evergreen so active on the defensive end up top.
Woodring trying to get another one. Here's a handoff. Bombers getting stuck near that timeline. Corner 3, that one contested. Vacula gets the rebound. No-look pass for Woodring. High off the window, puts it up and in.
Boy, how fun is Eli Kiefer and Tyson Woodring in the open floor.
Now we're going to have a whistle, and
is it
now
another
it's
shoe?
Eden's turn to tie some shoes.
Whatever happened to bunny ears? What happened to that one? Do you
Little
remember
bit.
a game where we've had more shoes untied than this?
It's like there's linemen in the bottom of the pile untying shoes. That would never happen, would it?
Well, maybe. That's why you double knot it.
So we play on here. The Vikings will turn this over. They got a 3-on-1. And Kiefer will get the layup on the other end.
Yeah, it's turned into a layup line here of late. Not taking care of the basketball, and there's going to be a double dribble. It's kind of unraveling for Edon. Definitely need something to go their way. And Matt Ripke beside himself as they can't take care of the basketball.
Yeah, it's one of those things where halftime just can't come fast enough, can it?
Yeah, this one's gotten away in a hurry, hasn't it? Once it was 11-11.
Well, now 33-19 here, under a minute to play before halftime. Kiefer on a switch, has it at the wing. He's going to let fly. Can't get that one to go. The Bombers come away with a miss. Trosh trying to fight through traffic. His pass for the corner is going to be knocked away as Kiefer gets back. Forces an inbound now with 37 seconds to play in the half.
Yeah, it's one of those things, right? You might want to just keep the ball away from Eli Kiefer. Just play on the left-hand side. His hands and feet are just so active.
Gallahue inside going up against Walker. Gets the basket, and he'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, how about the old up and under? Put him in the spin cycle. What a fantastic move. Old school post play.
So Gallahue now with 11. He's going to have a chance to add to it here with 30 seconds to go in the half. So he'll convert the three-point play.
Yeah, you for Evergreen, right? You just dribble it out here, get the last shot. No need to be in a hurry. Even if you don't get a shot off, you go in with an 11-point lead, you take it.
Considering you were down one when the quarter began at 13-12. It appears to be the case. Kiefer has it. Starts with three. Speaking of threes, that's what he'll put up. That's going to be no good. Rebound was grabbed under the basket by the Vikings, but they can't get it as the buzzer will sound, and we have reached the half. 33-22. Vikings lead this one. We'll take a break. We'll have the second half for you after this here on NWOhio.live.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit-O-Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
It's halftime here from Edon, where Evergreen leads the host Bombers at the half, 33-22. As you're watching high school boys basketball at NWOhio.live. Game tonight brought to you by Chappie's Snappy Dogs, New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look up Chappie's Snappy Dogs on Facebook. And we're brought to you by Bricks to Clicks, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 29133 George Street in Millbury. So 33-22 our score here at the half. Partner, what'd you think of that opening half of basketball?
Wow, a tale of two different quarters, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it was played 8 fitting in and it was a physical battle, Edon had that 13-11 margin leading after the first, but watch out for that second quarter when Eli Kiefer gets going. Young man, 18 points.
Yeah, it's been a show.
Sensational.
And the way that they are able, the Vikings that is, are able to turn defense into offense.
Oh, so quick. They will just suffocate you. Woodring up top. They are as quick as a hiccup on the perimeter.
It's going to be Edon ball to begin the second half as the Classic Rock comes to an abrupt stop. It looks like we are ready to go.
Yeah, kicked off by that national anthem. Played on the guitar, man. That was outstanding.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And speaking of turning defense into offense, here's the turnover to begin the second half. It's going to end up with a bucket for the Vikings as Drew Gillen will get his first field goal of the night.
Very underrated player for Evergreen. 8 points, 9 rebounds a game. Always consistent with the effort, but you kind of forget about him because the spectacular play on the perimeter. And then Riley Duncan from inside.
Three ball's no good. There's Gillen on cue. Comes up with a miss. He'll get the outlet for Eli Kiefer. Eli Kiefer had a huge half. Back to Gillen again, who is going to draw the foul. Officials are going to say this one's on the floor. So after a couple of questionable calls where the Vikings got some free throws, one that looked like it was going to be free throws, instead it's going to be an inbound as Grant Reed is going to pick up his third foul.
Now watch Dunbar lurking at the elbow. Always likes to dive towards the rim, but they get it to Woodring in the corner.
Kiefer's going to try to throw this one off glass. Can't get it to go. Gillen gets the putback. Can't get that to go. Blade Walker fighting in there as well, but it's Edon that comes away with a miss. Radabaugh's pass was thrown into the corner, and we'll see what happened here. I heard a whistle.
Yeah, it's going to be called a kick, right? But if you dribble it or pass it into a foot that's stationary, why is that a kick? Play on.
Bombers with some trouble again. Gallahue with a double team. Now Radabaugh back to Gallahue. Gallahue has this one first knocked away through the double. Can't get it to go. Gillen gets the miss.
Yeah, great job of remembering he loves the up and under. The Dunbar just waited for him to come back.
Dunbar on the baseline. Couldn't find anything. They'll reset the offense. 6.5 minutes left to go. Third quarter, 35-22, and our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Precision Ag Services. Provide agronomic consulting services, including GPS planning, soil samples, and more. Call Precision Ag Services at 419-490-8129 for more information. As Tyson Woodring is going to run into Cohen Holbert, trying to poke this one away.
There's Coach Ripke right there. Broke out something different today, the blue and white striped tie and the white shirt. Always has that classic look. We tease him about it. Always looking good. And is there more of an intense coach in Northwest Ohio than that man?
I don't think so.
I would love to have my kid play for him because he would expect the best out of him every single moment.
So we get a back tap, kicked ball, so Edon will inbound it again here with 6 to play in our third quarter. As soccer has broken out here this evening. I don't know if we've been to a game this year with as many kicked balls as we've seen tonight.
Or shoes untied.
Well, one usually leads to another. Holbert's three is going to be no good, but the Bombers get the offensive rebound.
They got to move it to the other side. Can't be stationary on this side only.
Holbert threw a double, couldn't get that to go. Vikings have it. Kiefer from the wing. No one's going to pick him up, so he'll let fly and bury the three.
Oh, he is sweet like Spangler candy. Be like Kiefer, have yourself a night.
And the Bombers want to take another timeout, so we can tell you that our game tonight is brought to you by Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor, serving our communities and beyond. Visit willis.com to learn more. Also at the end of the night, our player of the game is going to go home with a nice plaque brought to you by Hit Trophy. See Hit Trophy in Archibald for all of your quality plaque, trophy, and award needs. They offer top-notch service at low-cost price.
You and I had an opportunity to stop there today to pick up the plaque. What a nice place it is. Nice shop.
Also had a chance to see our friends at Main Stop. So, I don't know what that weirdo's doing. He's trying to, okay, so.
There it is.
Let's go back. I feel like I need to defend myself with that other picture. I'm cognizant enough where I know the sponsor wants the logo.
Yes.
So I was trying to turn my cup. I wasn't trying,
All
look, this guy can't figure out how the coffee cup works. No, he's trying to turn the cup so you can see the logo.
Well,
Come on, he knows branding.
We did spend a half an hour in the shop while he tried to put the lid on.
That was true. That did happen. So.
A good picture of you working the pumpkin spice latte machine.
Anyone that knows me, I'm not going to hide it. I love pumpkin spice.
Yes, you
I
do.
have no denying it. That is probably the worst kept secret in sports. Or it is now because I've said it on TV and on the internet. So.
Well, they did a great job there. Always the coffee is amazing.
Bombers trying to answer with a three. Can't get it to go. Do get another offensive rebound. Free ball from the corner by Radabaugh's no good. Holbert comes up with this. That one with a little violence is deflected off the window. Bombers still have it alive. Another opportunity. And a long one. This one comes out to Kiefer. Kiefer throws it ahead to Dunbar. Tried to throw it down. And he'll land on the back foot as this one is sent into the stands out of bounds.
Oh, this was going to be an exclamation mark instead of a period. Oh, what a pass by Kiefer. Great sequence on the defensive end. You got to give Riley Dunbar some credit, though. Tried to rim rock.
Tough break for the Vikings. As Edon gets it back down 16 here, 4:35 left to go, third quarter.
You got to believe they might get another shot here in the second half.
Yeah, they definitely want one, that's for sure. Radaball's bullet pass thrown into the corner. Now Holbert double teamed. Let's throw this one up over the top. Chrisman with it. Chrisman into the tall trees. Now they'll have to reset. And now Gallihue. His wing three no good. This one tipped out. Chrisman will save it. Third or fourth offensive rebound here in this last couple of possessions for the Bombers. And now a whistle and a foul coming against the Vikings.
Well, we're going to see it up top right here. Spin dribble by Holbert. He kind of uses that forearm to clean out Woodring, but Woodring tries to stand his ground, and he's the one that's going to get whistled. Tough call for Woodring.
That's going to be his third. Second foul whistle against the Vikings here in this third period. Trosh tried to go inside, couldn't find anything. Baseline jumper doesn't go. Dunbar comes in for the rebound. Woodring will flip this one to head Kiefer. Kiefer the one-hand catch. The ball fake, the wing three is up and good.
Oh, somebody just call his mama, because he is a bad, bad man. Or maybe just tell his dad on the bench, your son's really good.
It's 4 threes tonight out of Kiefer. Now here's a steal. Woodring leads the 2-on-1. Layup's going to be no good. Now Walker was going for the layup or trying to set up someone for a dunk. Pull-up jumper on the other end's no good. Strach with a miss, and that will fall through.
Well, it makes you wonder on the other end what Evergreen was doing. Was it going to be a pass off the backboard?
That's kind of what I'm wondering. Three-point attempt is no good. Dunbar under the basket, tries to fight for it. Officials are going to let him play on. The Bombers come away with a basketball. Chrisman picks up his dribble. He's got everyone in front of him as he pivots all the way around. And now Edon's going to set up as the Vikings look like they're going to go into a little bit of a zone. Pass on the baseline's no good. Vikings will walk this one up the floor now.
Yeah, an empty trip off of a great look by Edon. And it's at that point of the game where they can't have many empty trips.
Kiefer's pass might have been thrown off a foot. At any rate, it's a turnover. And the Bombers able to cash in again as Peyton Trotch now with a couple of baskets. Edon hanging around, 15-point game here. Just over 2 minutes to play. Kiefer into the lane, gets this one. As Dunbar is that time caught under the backboard, excuse me.
I think Dunbar was actually grabbed on the wrist, but officials didn't call it. A little bit of a run here now by Edon.
So Max Radaball is going to get the basket.
Yeah, Jerry Kiefer wanted to know why there wasn't a whistle on this end. Last trip down.
Having a long conversation with the official working his side. Edon offense bringing the crowd back into it. 41-28 we play. Minute and a half to go on our Precision Ag Services scoreboard. Third quarter offensive rebound. And putback is good as Blade Walker will score for the first time tonight.
Offensive work, digging it out. Blade Walker had a really good game against Archbold, building off of that here.
Radaball will now let fly. He'll bury the three. Radaball with 7. As Edon trails 43-31. We roll under a minute to go. A little give and go with Dunbar. Off the window through the contact is able to score.
Riley Dunbar, when you give it to him from 5 and in, it's almost automatic. We're going to get a foul out top here.
And it's hard to believe that was Dunbar's first made field goal of the night. So we're going to see the almost tackle here inadvertently.
Yeah, just one of those passes, right? You kind of eked your way into the game by being efficient offensively and playing good defense. Why are you risking a three-quarter court pass? You know, just be happy bringing it up, work your offense, see if you can get it to around 10 before the end of the quarter.
Troy Mans, Hunter Vakulik now check in for the Vikings. They're going to play the final minute of the quarter. The Vikings in front, 45-31. Kiefer trying to run the offense. A no-look pass. Woodring able to turn around, face up the basket, and hit off the window.
Boy, it is as American as apple pie right before the end of a quarter. Run a backdoor cut to get yourself free.
Edon able to get to the free throw line, so Max Radabaugh will draw the foul. It's going to be the third on Dunbar's. Not had himself a good night. Radabaugh knocked down the first free throw.
Radabaugh up to 8 points, normally around 6 per game. We thought he had to be a double-digit type scorer here tonight if they're going to have a chance. He is holding up to his end of the bargain.
Second one rims out. We're going to get a lane violation on Evergreen, so he'll get one more.
They called it on Eli Kiefer. Says, hey, sir, I'm just quick. I do everything quick. So violation on him allows Edon to get another one.
This is the second time the Vikings have had a lane violation. Radabaugh make him pay as he knocks down the free throw.
Run that backdoor cut again. It's worked twice at the end of quarter situations.
Kiefer right now, he'll go baseline. That one's going to be partially blocked. Gallihue will get involved. Now Edon with 6 seconds trying to bring it up court. Hulbert to the lane and to the bucket, will score. And that is how our third quarter will end. So nice little run by Edon. They've cut the gap 47-35 as we move to the fourth quarter. We'll take a timeout here on NWOhio.live.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit-O-Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
47-35, Evergreen leads Edon as we move into our fourth quarter, and we want to tell you that the game tonight brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate doesn't have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687.
47 points for Evergreen, Randy. 34 from their backcourt. Eli Kiefer, 24. Tyson Woodring with 10. We talked about how electric those guys can be. They have dominated this basketball game.
Yeah, they've definitely teamed up together and been involved quite a bit of the offense. You go deep into their stats, and you want to know off their assists, how many more points they've chipped in with as well. A big part of why the Vikings have this double-digit lead as we begin the fourth quarter. Last week before tournament draws for the boys, girls draws came out here on Sunday. Look inside, Gillen. Drew Gillen gets the kick out. Now the Vikings going to play keep away for a little bit.
Yeah, really good patience offensively.
Kiefer able to sell that one to draw the foul.
3 times they moved the ball from side to side on this possession. That makes the defense tardy on their slides. Opens up that doorway, and Kiefer takes advantage of it.
Bomber fouls on Max Radabaugh. That's now his fourth, so he'll have to sit down very early into this fourth quarter. Kiefer off the inbound, takes the corner three, and he'll just very calmly and flat-footedly bury it.
Oh, he is big time indeed. Don't know how. They haven't gotten a hand in his face all night long. He's made him pay.
Loose ball. Now Woodring is going to be hurt. Collision going for a loose ball in the corner.
Almost ran into those letters over there in the corner. Looks like he's going to be okay. Coach Kiefer comes out, check on him.
Now having using this time to converse with the officials as well.
Yeah, remember back in the day, if a coach even went out, it was an automatic technical. I'm glad that we smartened up, right? You're going out there to check on a kid.
Coach Kiefer even gives up his spot on the bench to allow Tyson to sit down there.
That looks like Tyson's going to be okay.
Yeah, he's got Dad checking on him as well. Vikings trying a little give and go. This one read that time by Edon as Gallahue turned it over. Mans with a steal on the other end, and he'll finish with a layup.
Oh, and he's been on the floor. He has done good things for Evergreen.
He had 6 threes, I believe, in the non-league win against Deltas. The Vikings played Delta twice this season. We were there for their league contest. Riley Dunbar dominated early on.
He sure did. Don't know why the NWOhio, they all play twice anyhow. Why not
Most
make
of
it?
them, yeah.
Yeah, why not just play twice, period?
That has been a discussion point of the league for years. Kiefer trying to get his assist totals up, trying to get that one to Gillen, didn't go. Kick out comes out to him. He'll let fly from 3, can't get it to go. Mans with a follow, couldn't stick it in. And now the Bombers with it. Quickly bring this into the front court. Gallahue's 3 well off the mark.
No,
right at the right place was Holbert. He'll get the pass and he'll score.
That was a pass that the backside of the rim got involved with.
Bombers going to take a quick timeout here with 5:44 left to play, so we can tell you that our game tonight is brought to you by Brian Ford, where good values mean a great deal. Visit them at brianford.com. Also brought to you by Main Stops in Northwest Ohio. Located in 5 counties across Northwest Ohio with quality marathon gas, Main Stop is proud to support our communities for fast, friendly service. Your first stop, as was whoever that gentleman is.
That's a great picture of you.
His first stop was Main Stop.
That's it. That is great. There it is. Look how happy he is. He's got his pumpkin spice latte.
I'm not denying it. Like you trying to shame me.
No, I'm not shaming you. I'm just I'm just happy that you're happy.
No, okay.
I thought maybe this late in the early in the 2024 that pumpkin spice wouldn't be on the selection, but they know that the mayor of Northwest Ohio, Randy Roberts, stops here.
So we appreciate Main Stops in Northwest Ohio for all that they do.
I am not pumpkin spice shaming you. I am not.
I'm a grown man. I can take it. That Randy TV 26. Mans for 3. It's going to be no good. That one spins all the way out. We're going to get an Edon foul as Mans was deposited into the end of the bench.
Yeah, it was a tremendous box out, but he didn't allow Mans to land. You got to let him land, then you can box him out into the bench.
So it's going to be 3 free throws coming up here. First one's going to be good. It's Troy Mans, the 5'10 sophomore.
Doesn't play like a sophomore, does he? He's going to be a fantastic player.
One of those guys, do you wonder, the Evergreen team is going to look, we'll say, significantly different next year. May or may not include a new coach.
Right.
And Jerry Kiefer announcing that this was going to be his last year. And I want to say he's backtracked from that, but said some things that makes you maybe kind of wonder if it is.
You're allowed to change your mind, right?
Mans will get 2 of the 3 free throws. Son Eli is a senior and plans to play collegiately somewhere next year. Word is he's going to play for another Evergreen star.
Think he'll be trying to play some basketball?
He may be. This one taken away as the Vikings are going to force another turnover, but this one ends up right back in the hands of Trosh. Trosh will let fly. Can't get that to go. Now good to see Woodring back onto the floor. Takes over at the point here. It looks like the Vikings are going to go a little bit deeper into their bench tonight. Might as well with this comfortable lead and under 5 to play.
Yeah, you wonder how much longer Dunbar and Woodring are going to play. You always see Eli Kiefer on the bench. Wonder if you'll see him again. A 27 for him so far.
Not going to make me do quick math.
You got that Evergreen diploma, so you can do it.
Yes, 27. They don't make us count at the University of Toledo. Count wins over Bowling Green. That's about it.
Logan Mounts going to check in. He's at the scorer's table for Evergreen.
Man's top of the key. His three can't get the friendly bounce. And foul's going to go the other way.
And I think they're going to whistle Spradlin, number 11, right here. You see the forearm in the back. Now, if you played at the University of Michigan during the era of the Fab Five, that's play on. But they have smartly taken that out of the game. You cannot push in the back.
Spradlin is the guilty party. So Evergreen made a few substitutions, had one too many on the floor. So head coach Jerry Kiefer trying to get the right combination out. As Miles predicted, he's going to take his starters out here.
Yeah, classy move, right? Get guys an opportunity to play. You don't want to rub it in anyone's face. This game got out of hand because your perimeter players were so good.
The Bombers still going to fight, though. It's Briggs Gallahue, his second triple of the night.
Yeah, Briggs Gallahue, Randy, he likes two. He likes two, but he really loves the three.
And he's got 15 to lead the Bombers. Still 14-point game. Evergreen trying to answer. A three ball, no good.
Well, if Logan Mounts would have hit that, everybody in green and yellow would have just lost their minds.
Gallahue thought about another one. He'll get this one out. And Radaball lost the handle, but there's a bump in the lane. We're going to get a whistle and a foul.
Watch Mounts. Mounts thinks the foul's on him. He's like, I didn't do anything. He was look at his face. He's like, Coach, that's not on me. And it wasn't. They called it up top on Will Roots.
It's the second foul whistle against the Vikings here. Quick three off the inbound is no good. Mans comes away with a miss. He's going to walk this into the front court. So we get under 4 to play here in Edon. Pass along the baseline is going to be taken away. Gallahue will get quick hands. Gallahue for Radaball. Radaball's wild shot in the lane is no good. The Vikings come away with it. And they want to push tempo a little bit with some of their reserves in. And now we'll get a push. And we're going to see the Vikings shooting some free throws with 3:14 to go.
All right, so I'm going to put you on the spot here. This is a 12-4 Evergreen team, right? They have Brian Holgate, Liberty Center, Fayette, and, of course, that battle with Swanton. Where do you think, record-wise, they wind up with that remaining schedule? Brian Holgate, LC, Fayette, and Swanton, 12-4.
17-5.
17-5. I'd have to agree with you there. Yeah, it's such a tough one to lose to Archbold last weekend, or else they'd still be in the thick of things in the NWOhio. But that is a tremendous record. Great year for the Vikings.
Both free throws will be good.
Let's take a look at Edon. They've got Fayette, Antwerp, Holgate, and Tenora left. There's some winnable games in that.
Yeah, no one's really the clear-cut runaway favorite in the Buckeye Border Conference. Some good non-conference bouts in there as well. Job working the baseline to get the bucket there, Cohen Holbert. Holbert with 14. Ruiz trying to answer the three on the other end. That's going to be no good. Long outlet ahead. Saved from out of bounds. And then trying to feed inside to Holbert. The Bombers keep it alive. Radaball. Radaball takes on 3 great jerseys. That's no good. Ball's out. It's going to be deflected by Evergreen, so it's going to stay with the Bombers. Hunter Vakulik's going to come back in here. 2:32 to go.
Yeah, when you spin back to your shooting hand, if you don't use a step back to create separation, allows the defender to be right in your face.
Inbound is going to draw a foul. It's going to go against the Vikings.
Isn't it amazing how many times is a simple inbound pass to the low block is effective?
So Briggs Gallahue at the line is going to shoot a couple of free throws. First one is good.
This is going to be a much improved team a year from now, this Edon team. A lot of young parts that will be coming back. And you got to believe that Gallahue will make yet another step, right?
Oh, you would think so. He's got 17 of their 44 tonight, 56-44. Under 2.5 minutes left to play in a scoreboard brought to you by Precision Ag Services. Precision Ag Services provides agronomic consulting services, including GPS planning, soil samples, and more. Call Precision Ag Services at 419-490-8129. As Evergreen is going to take a timeout here. They want to work on a few things, I guess, before they get out of here. So we can tell you that our game tonight also brought to you by Chappie's Snappy Dogs, New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look up Chappie's Snappy Dogs on Facebook. Also brought to you by Bricks to Click, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit us 29133 George Street in Millbury, Ohio. And we're brought to you by Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractors serving our communities and beyond. Visit Willis.com to learn more. We're just a couple of minutes away from us handing out a Player of the Game plaque, and that's been brought to you by Hit Trophy, or brought to us, I guess. See Hit Trophy in Archbold for all of your quality plaque, trophy, and award needs. They offer top-notch service at low-cost price. As that full timeout could not come at a better time to get all of the sponsor reads in this evening.
They called timeout because Edon had put a little pressure on. They got the ball in a bad spot, and Jerry Kiefer says, you know what? I'm going to bring my two big guns out on the perimeter, Eli Kiefer and Tyson Rodering back on the floor.
Now they also have the lead down to 12. So I don't know how many shots these two will get off, but I think if Edon's going to apply a little pressure and maybe want to foul the Vikings, they want a couple better ball handlers, free throw shooters out on the floor. It's exactly the case here as we go under 2 to go on our Precision Ag Services scoreboard.
Now a near turnover at that time. Edon's got to decide, if you're not going to get the turnover, who are you going to foul and when? They've already worked off about 40 seconds.
Kiefer at the corner here, down to a minute and a half to play. Kiefer's going to get this inside. That one's going to be knocked away from behind. And now we'll get a whistle on the other end. And looks like Jerry Kiefer feels comfortable in setting some of the reserves back out. So Ryder Hudick, Jesse Spradlin will return.
You think he said to Eli and Tyson, look, just milk a minute for me, and then you guys can come back out. Shorten this game. No.
Bombers nearly going to have an opportunity to three-point play here, and that would have made things interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. They are still able to lob it inside on an inbound play to Gallahue. Look, if I am playing Edon moving forward, I am not letting anything from underneath the basket go to him, right? Just take it away automatically.
First free throw rims out. Gallahue's going to get one more here. Minute 16 to go, and the lead now 11.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those, at the end of the night, the score is not going to show how the game was really played, right?
So Ruiz looking inside. Vikings are doing everything they can to get Logan Mounts a basket. Now a travel call.
Yeah, it's a really good call by the official. I thought he might bail him out saying he had been contacted, but lost control of it for the turnover.
Backleg let fly from three. That one's going to be no good. Mounts with this one, trying to step up, goes up and over, high off the glass, can't get it to go. Now a Viking foul is going to have us walk into the other end of the floor.
Yeah, Mounts with the lefty sky hook. Called bank just a little bit too hard.
It's going to be Ryder Hudick for going up over the back. It's the 5th foul on the Vikings. So now Corbin Chrisman been held scoreless tonight. Shoot 2 free throws.
Have you ever seen a bigger elbow brace on a basketball floor than a Logan Mounts? Yeah, that's Dusty Rhodes-esque, isn't it? That is a big-time brace.
Misses the second, and now takes a spill. Looks like everyone's going to be all right. Maybe.
Well, you know you're a good teammate when your guys run over to pick you up. Crispin kind of hit hard out of bounds.
Yeah, unfortunately, I believe a folding chair might have taken out one of the ball boys.
Yeah, one of those, he's probably a little more scared, shocked, surprised than actually hurt. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Looks like they got him up.
So they're going to wave off the second free throw.
Another lane violation.
That 3rd one we've had tonight. So it looks like Evergreen's going to get out of here with a win, improve to 13-4. Spradlin to the short corner pass. Went back to the corner. That's going to be taken away. And now putback is going to be good. Gallahue will get the score. And the Bombers are going to take a timeout with 20.5 seconds to go.
Gallahue just continues to work hard, up to 20 points, running the floor. And I think, yep, it looks like Evergreen going to come back again with Eli Kiefer and Tyson Woodring.
Yeah, 7-point game, 20 seconds. Edon playing this one all the way to the end, as they should. He's going to force the Vikings to make some changes.
A good job over in that Edon huddle. You can't tell that this is a game that they're probably not going to win. Matt Ripke continuing to coach hard. And how about the cheerleaders right there, Randy Roberts? Would you let someone flip you into the arms of someone else like that?
I don't know. That's
a good shot at Coach Ripke.
He's taking every opportunity to coach tonight, that is for sure. I don't know if there's such a thing as a game out of reach in the eyes of Matt Ripke.
No, coaching hard all the way to the end. That's what you want. They got to be 100% denial.
Now the Vikings want to take a timeout as they saw what Edon had defensively and are going to talk about things.
Well, if Edon is going to play 100% denial and have nobody at half court to take a deep pass away, guess what you're going to see? You're going to see the baseball pass all the way into the front court. Usually it's the guy closest to the baseline in the stack that will turn out and go vertical. My guess it's going to either be Woodring, Mans, or Kiefer. And it's Woodring.
That one's going to be thrown just out of reach of Woodring with the whistle, or the horn, I should say, I think from the end of the timeout. And the officials are going to talk about this.
Shades of the 72 Olympics with multiple buzzers.
And that is Evergreen's talk. Let's see. Rusty Carr keeps the book for the Vikings, talking to the officials. Hey, our guy heard a horn. He stopped.
No, there definitely was a horn, right?
Now the talk's going to move on to Jerry Kiefer.
It was off the hands of Woodring, but was the ball actually in play?
So now the officials talking about where this is going to be inbounded at, because they called a touch. If there was a touch, then it would be at the other end of the floor.
Edon getting a timeout conversation with their guys while they're getting all this. And Kiefer's going over. Eli Kiefer's going over trying to get a little peek inside the huddle.
Yeah, and I don't know if our mics picked it up, but Dad pulling him away. It's not a timeout. I'm allowed to be here.
Yeah.
Edon gets it in here. They'll inbound. They got to go length of the floor. 3 ball on the way. That one might have been partially touched. An offensive rebound. And get this one out. Into the corners. Trotch for 3. He'll hit it. And Edon wants to take another timeout. Trotch now with 7. And we've got ourselves a 4-point game with 4.5 seconds to play.
Oh, boy. A lot of good things still need to happen for Edon to steal this one. But you got to respect the effort, right? They're continuing to fight. Nobody thought a 3 would go in right there, but it does. And they still got a shot. So you're saying there's still a chance. 4-point lead. Hey, you got to get a steal, a 3, and then someone fouls you, and we've got overtime.
That is exactly what's being talked about in that Edon huddle. This is not at all what we thought was going to happen here. 56-44 with, a minute 19 to play?
Right. Whatever he's selling, they're buying, right? He's doing a great job. Matt Ripke telling his guys, and they're believing. But if you're Evergreen, really, just take it and throw it into the front court with 4.5 left. You like your chances. Maybe put Riley Dunbar back in to throw it up to him. He's going to out-jump everybody.
So the Vikings get their huddle, and they're ready to go. So Walker will do the inbounding. Trying for the baseball pass again. Now we're going to get a whistle. And Edon is going to commit a foul before any time runs off the clock.
They had Woodring go vertical. He was going to be open, but they missed him. One of those fouls before it gets inbound. And are they going to say it's Kiefer at the line?
So they have Max Radabaugh as the guilty party. That was his 5th. He already went straight to the bench. Kiefer trying to put this away with a couple of free throws. Will miss the first. Now he'll get the second. And the Vikings, who have 3 timeouts left, will use one of them.
Interesting that Jerry Kiefer calls timeout here. You just let Edon inbound it and dribble the length of the court and score, and the clock runs out, you win, right? And maybe you're telling your guys, don't touch anybody. Go ahead and let them take the 2. Let's get out of here, get on a bus. We'll smile about a win.
Well, this is our first of 2 games we're going to have for you this week here on NWOhio.live. We're going to be with you again Thursday night girls basketball in the Buckeye Border Conference. Pettisville will head to Stryker. So BBC Girls Hoop Thursday night here on NWOhio.live. 5-point lead for the Vikings, and they are going to be about as still as statues standing in the backcourt.
Yeah, don't even put anybody on the inbounder so he can't slide and you get a charging call.
This all thanks to an 8-1 run by Edon, covering the final minute and 15 seconds. Vikings thought they were going to get out of here with a double-digit win. Instead, they've now had to fight, and they're up 5 with 4.5 seconds to go.
Now watch a screen come up being set.
Chrisman will do the inbounding. His inbound throw hit off the backside of the backboard.
They're going to get Holbert up top with a U-Haul moving screen.
So the Vikings will shoot 2 more free throws. It's going to be Blade Walker. Walker, who's got 2 points tonight. He will get the first.
A nice job by Blade Walker because he was demolished on that screen. Gets up.
And he'll rattle in the second one. Edon inbound. 2 seconds left. Long 3, no good. One last rebound. And that's going to do it in our final tonight here at Edon. We'll have the Evergreen Vikings on the road coming away with a big win. 59-52. They've knocked off the Edon Bombers. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll head down to the court where Miles Holliday is going to check in with our player of the game when we return.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit-O-Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Evergreen Vikings, they've come to Edon, knock off the Bombers 59-52 as they improved to 13-4 on the year. Big night for the senior Eli Kiefer. He's down on the floor with our Miles Holliday.
Eli, big win for you guys tonight, especially after a tough one over the weekend. How important was it to get this one?
We just had to get back on track. You know, season's coming to an end. Every win matters to get good district seeding. So to come out here, they fought. I mean, I've never seen a team fight like that to the very end. So props to them. And thank God we got it done because we needed it bad. Can't get back-to-back losses.
Well, it looked like you set the tone early. You were very aggressive on the offensive end. Was that the mindset coming out?
Yeah, I got to set the tone for the guys. Once I get going, then everybody else can kind of follow. So, yeah, that's the goal every game. But tonight just worked out in my favor, so that's what we went with.
Well, tournament draws coming up this weekend. What's it going to take for you guys to make a deep run?
We just got to stick together. A lot of times when the game comes down to the last couple possessions, we kind of fade out and kind of pee down our legs. So in the tournament, we got to fix that. We got to persevere through everything.
Well, tonight was a big step in that direction, right? You guys could have crumbled when they kept fighting.
Yeah, I can't stress this enough. They fought hard. And it was a great test, honestly. We didn't think they were going to give us too much, but they came out fighting. So,
well, congratulations. Last thing for you, half-court shot right there on that one. Can you make it from half-court? You've been on fire all night.
Probably not.
All right, here we go. Eli Kiefer from half-court. Oh, it looks pretty good. A little bit short. Eli, there is your plaque for the player of the game. Congratulations. Great basketball game here tonight. Randy, that guy, he was fantastic here tonight.
Yeah, he absolutely was. 28-point effort, including 5 from behind the arc. And again, he's going to go home with a nice game ball and our award plaque by Hit Trophy in Archbold. We want to thank everyone making our night possible here in Edon. We want to thank Matt Ripke and his entire staff. I know he gets some great help serving as the basketball coach. But Dom working the camera tonight. Thank Dom for stepping in and helping out. And, of course, Ken Reeker for all his help in making everything look and sound the way it's supposed to. So 59-52 the final. Evergreen comes on the road. They get the win to go to 13-4. Edon will fall to 4-14. So for my partner Miles Holliday and her entire NWOhio.live crew, I'm Randy Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.